Nigerian government says it is set to transform the nation's grazing reserves, cattle routes, and dams inventories via digitalization to boost the nation's livestock sector. Speaking at his inaugural meeting with the House of Representatives Committee on Livestock Development, the Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Meha, has revealed that Nigeria's livestock sector holds the potential to contribute 33 trillion naira to the economy if fully developed. Meha, who emphasized the need to unbundle and harness the sector's opportunities, noted that the ministry had conducted a comprehensive assessment of Nigeria's grazing reserves and routes, with the goal of developing new routes that are farther away from urban centers, noting that successful implementation of the administration's policies will create thousands of job opportunities for Nigerians. He added that the move will also address conflicts between farmers and herders, as well as improve the country's livestock value chain.
So far, honorable members, we have a data establishing about 417 grazing reserves across the country. Only 113 are gazetted. Those that are gazetted means that the respective state governors agrees that these parcels of land can serve as a grazing reserve. And in total, we have 4,300,000 hectares of land to serve as a grazing reserve. For the cattle routes, we have also gotten data and inventory of the cattle routes, those coming from outside the country into the country and those crisscrossing the country. Many of those have been gobbled up by city expansion, infrastructure development of roads, as well as other large agricultural activities. We will go through the state governors to try to re-establish the gazetted. The ungazetted ones should be gazetted. The cattle routes should also, new ones should be mapped out to avoid clashes between farmers and herders, as well as to get animal routes away from city centers. It is ugly to see that animals are fighting for space with cars and other vehicular movements within the city for lack of grazing routes.
Meha said the ministry is already seeing significant interest from Nigerian entrepreneurs in ranching and dairy farming. He specifically expressed excitement that the ministry signed a $2.5 million memorandum of understanding with Brazilian firms during the G20 summit held recently in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The minister, however, noted that the ministry is still awaiting the white paper on the report of the Presidential Committee, which proposed the establishment of the ministry. While informing the committee that there is no budgetary allocation for the newly established Ministry of Livestock, he disclosed that concrete efforts have been made to prepare the budget for the 2025 fiscal year.
You know that also the pastoralists are willing to remain in that area, but for lack of adequate watering facilities. Now we will intend to make earth dams. The earth dams are not for watering animals. The earth dams are going to be for irrigation purposes. Animals shouldn't drink from polluted water. The principle in animal husbandry is that it should be given potable, clean water. The principle is if you can't drink, don't give. We intend to sink boreholes and create watering troughs for these animals to water themselves from there. And that is the only way you get healthy milk. Just remember, Honorable Chairman, Deputy Chairman, Honorable Members, milk is 85% water. If the animal takes polluted water, invariably across the time, you are also going to drink that polluted water from that milk, in spite of the fact that this water is organically processed. Also do remember that 85% of animal diseases come from polluted water. So we want, at the tail end, all our animals, all the national herd should be drinking from boreholes, not earth pond waters. Very, very unfortunate. Our traditional conflict resolution mechanism has collapsed. Conflict resolution mechanism should be reinvigorated. We intend to hold stakeholders with the state governments, local government and community leaders to resuscitate this traditional conflict resolution mechanism. And I want to say here that there are states, for instance, somebody mentioned here is the most peaceful states. I don't want to mention that again, where hardly you hear about farmer-herder clashes. It's simply because of the existence and sustainable manner in which traditional conflict resolution mechanism has been established.
Chairman of the committee, Honorable Wale Raji, acknowledged the livestock sector's potential to create jobs and drive economic growth. He assured the minister of the committee's support while expressing regret over the late creation of the ministry.
Let me assure you that we are conscious of the urgency of the assignment we have before us, and that is the transformation of the livestock sector of the country that holds a lot of promises in terms of job creation and wealth creation, and also in terms of contribution to the economic growth.
Both the minister and the committee expressed optimism that transforming the sector would bring significant benefits to Nigerians. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.